Welcome back to Today Top Headlines News of Football. Deschamps admitted that it was deep conviction that led me to recall Benzema. Lothar Matthias accuses Pep Guardiola of stealing champion trophy from Manchester City. Carlo Ancelotti will return to Real Madrid as their new manager. Mason Greenwood ruled out of Euro 2020 due to injury he obtained from England training camp. Ousmane Dembélé will get a new 5-year contract offer from Barcelona. Pjanic will make a sensational return to Juventus and Allegri reunion. The coach insisted that it was Benzema's fine form at Real Madrid that led him to pick the striker once more, while there was also a key conversation that took place. "I only make sporting choices, that is why Benzema has been called up," he told RMC Sport. "It was deep conviction that led me to recall Benzema." Deschamps also made it clear that the chat he had with Benzema was crucial in order to giving the green light to his return. "He needed the talk and so did I," he said. "The talk didn't take place before because there wasn't a moment. One reason why he has been recalled is the fact that the talk went well. Karim said some quite strong things at the time, but, after 3 minutes talking, everything returned to normal." Lothar Matthias has attacked on Pep Guardiola by insisting that he stole the Champions League trophy from Manchester City because of his questionable team selection for the final. In his column for Sky, Matthias wrote, "He stole the Champions League from the club and the fans through his lineup, and he has to rightly hear the harsh criticism from all sides now." He then went on to add, "I am sure that there will be internal discussions about whether to part with him. The players will doubt him since that final. He had to try something again, present an imaginary ingenuity at the worst possible moment, and totally deserve to lose." And, despite City still winning 2 trophies this season, Guardiola's credentials have been heavily scrutinized by Matthias, who believes he was guilty of making a coach's worst mistake at the weekend. Some of the players on the field didn't even know where they were going because he placed them in positions that were unfamiliar to them, Matthias added. "That's the worst thing a coach can do. Inexplicable and unforgivable. He's guaranteed to have lost a lot of credit for everyone, both internally and externally. Most of all with his players. And that can hardly be regained. I wouldn't be surprised if Pep Guardiola's time at Manchester City is over now." It was reported by Cadena Ser's El Larguero that the Italian was being considered and his name has moved to the top of the list ahead of the other candidates such as Mauricio Pochettino, Antonio Conte or Castilla. Coach Raul. PSG don't want to let Pochettino go, while Conte would be a complicated hire and some believe Raul isn't ready for this step up at this moment in time. Barcelona are in the process of negotiating a new deal for Ousmane Dembélé with his current contract set to expire next summer. The Frenchman proved his worth last season, having previously struggled with injuries and complaints about his professionalism after joining from Borussia Dortmund for £96 million in 2017. And Mundo Deportivo now report that the 24-year-old and his representatives are evaluating an offer of a 5-year extension proposed by the club. Dembélé appears to be content at the club and recently said, "I'm happy and I feel good." The new president who has arrived, I do not know him very well, but he is very close. We'll see how it goes. Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood has been forced to pull out of England's Euro 2020 squad through injury. The Manchester United winger came into the summer tournament in terrific form with 6 goals in his last 8 Premier League matches and looked set to provide Gareth Southgate with another option in attack. However, a statement read, "Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood has withdrawn from the provisional England Euro 2020 squad, in order to recover fully from an underlying injury that also kept him out of the Under-21 European Championship in March." Mason's club appearances were managed carefully to maintain his availability through the intensive 2020-21 Premier and Europa League schedules. Miralem Pjanic is angling for a sensational return to Juventus, having endured one of the most difficult seasons of his career at Barcelona. The Bosnian midfielder thrived under Massimiliano Allegri in Turin when the Italian, who recently returned to the helm after Andrea Pirlo's departure, led the team so successfully between 2014-19 season. Pjanic and Allegri are in regular contact and a return to Juventus is on the cards this summer. They report that the 31-year-old considers his old manager to be a father figure and will make himself available for a transfer. Pjanic's frustration at this season has been evident, and he even took to social media a week ago to vent his displeasure. Thank you for watching.